Now I'm here in the bathroom. As you can see right here, we have a corner bead, and right here we also have a corner bead. And I'm gonna show you how to slap up a corner bead. Nasty. Slap it up. Milky took all my mud. Couldn't mix his own mud. Gonna have to have a talk with that guy. In this case, we have a little bit of sheetrock 90 mixed with the mud, so to give it extra strength. Milky is here, and he's trying to take my bench. I don't know what he's doing. Like, I need the bench.
Your work is work. You want good work? All that rest up on restoration, and you'll see what God. That's what's up.
I set out to do the beats, and this guy just took my bench. Okay, I'm a tall guy. See, I can reach the roof. See, that's how tall I am. So the height does come in handy. Okay, normally this is the way you slap on the mud. But for me, what I like to do to keep my edges even is go sideways. It works out a lot better for me and makes your work a lot cleaner. But the guy who trained me told me calm down. Well, that's okay if you want to do that and if you're comfortable, but I'm more comfortable doing sideways. Okay, so slap it on sideways. This wall here, the drywall guys didn't really do a good job, so they make our job more difficult. In order for me to balance this out, I have to slap in a lot of mud. And this is a little bit wider than you normally put on your first coat, but because of the wall and the dip in the wall, I've decided to stretch it out a little bit to compensate. So, slap it sideways, sideways. I'm gonna need more mud. Milky, first he came and took my mud, and then he came and took my bench, as you see. But I have a little bit of mud left in the bucket. Hopefully I have enough to finish this. Because like I said, there's a dent in the wall there. Very nasty. Guys, do the job. Take pride in your work. You're creating a home for somebody to live in. Treat the homes the way you want your home to be treated. Wow! My bench magically appeared. Thank you, Milky. So, now I'm gonna take it to an island. You can't see me head though. Alright, now stand up right just. So, bang. What I like to do is at the top, I like to use my small knife. Because as you can see, I have a bigger knife. Well, it's not really a knife, but I call it knife. Bigger knife and then a smaller knife. And I like to use my smaller knife for the top. Because what happens a lot of the times when you doing the top, you want to get into the cracks. And sometimes your trowel does manage to do the job, but there are certain times when, like this wall here is dented, so you need to slap in a little extra mud. You need to get it right in there. You don't want no gap, no spacing. Professional thing we are dealing with. So now you come down. Now you see all these bubbles in here and these fish eyes. We don't want that. Not good for business. We're gonna go over it again, pull a little bit, and yeah, you still have a little bit of stuff in there, but that's due to the mud. This is the old mud, this is the bottom of the bucket, so you're gonna get those stuff. But the main thing, the wall is covered, and we're good to go on that level. So I'm gonna step off my bench now, and then I'm gonna continue my way down. One swipe. I don't know if you can see, but right here the beads are sticking out a bit, but on the second coat I'll sort that out because I had to pack in a lot right there. So as I go along, I'm finding out what kind of inconsistencies are in the wall and where I need to slap more mud. Because sometimes you can tell right off the bat, sometimes you can't tell. Because as you can see right here, there's no mud here. Pretty much no mud here. And that is, up there, there's a lot of mud. And up here the bead sticks out. So we're professional. We start now. So bang, 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 bang. All the way to the bottom. You know, I have my knee pads, so while I'm kneeling down on the ground, I'm comfortable. So once again, one swipe, good to go. Once again, one swipe, not good to go. Too much of those lines in there. But like I said, it's because the mud, it's the bottom of the bucket, so you get all kind of crap in there. So, you swipe that, you know, okay. That's not great, but it's okay for your first coat. Okay, once again, all the way again. Like I said, this thing here is crap, so I'm gonna have to. I normally don't do it this way, sideways, when I'm slapping it on. I come straight down, but due to the circumstance of this one here sticking out so much, I go sideways. Right here, I didn't press down too hard because I know if you press down too hard, you're gonna start seeing the bead, and you don't want to see the bead. And if you are seeing the bead, you just want to barely see it. You don't want it to be popping out, because if it's popping out, that's gonna be, you're gonna have to be doing a lot more coats and a lot more work. So it's better for it to look a little messy at first, and then as you go on, you're able to pile more mud on. Because you don't really want to pile too much mud at once, because then it also takes too long to dry. Remember on the last bead, what I did at the bottom, I went sideways. But no, I'm going to show you the proper way. So now you twist up, you're going to give it the backhand treatment. So you just put it a little bit right on the back of your chow. You don't want it in the middle. You don't want it at the front. You want it at the back. And you just slap it right like that. Nice and easy. And then you pull up, clean it off, pull up a little more, because you want it to blend in. You're still going to get your edges, but you don't want your edges to be too sharp. Because I don't know if you remember, I told you we had 90 in the material. So if you have 90 in the material, it's really rough and hard to sand. So you don't want your edges too sharp. And what you can also do is once you're finished and you have these edges there, you just take a little mud, you just swipe across and you just wipe it to just make sure it blends in and there's a fade into it. Because if the edge is too sharp, lots of sanding for you. And trust me, you don't want that. I may want that and I may like that, but you don't want that. That is how you slap up a corner bead. You just bam, bam.